Meet the employees where they are. Know who the employees you want.
Mm.
For instance, you go to a CEO and you ask them, who's your best employee in your engineering department? And 9 out of 10 times, that CEO can tell you.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
that guy right there.
Yeah.
If we didn't have that guy right there, we'd be in serious trouble. So
Right. Right. Right.
the question is, why don't we just clone that guy?
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, there's ways to do that. Okay, what makes that guy tick? Why does that guy love his job so much? Why is he fitting into our organization like he is? And how do we find more guys like that? Most of the
Hmm.
time in my recruiting, for instance, is that we would get our best employees from our employees. Where
Mm.
I had a thing with all my employees. If you've got somebody that you want us to talk to, we're all over it. Okay. But at the
Yeah.
same time, don't send me any deadheads, because
Yeah.
my opinion of you is going to go down when you do that. Okay. So
Right.
I'd have people walk into my office and say, Clark, you just got an application from my buddy, uh, Jimmy, and just hire him.
Yeah.
You don't need to even interview him. Okay. I will stake my reputation on this guy. He's going to be a great employee.
Yeah.
I've also had that same guy walk into my office, close the door, and say, Clark, I had this guy named Jimmy Wright, and he just applied with you. Do not hire him. Okay.
Mm.
I love him a lot. He's a good beer drinking buddy, but that's all he is. Okay. He's not a good employee. We don't want to have anything to do with him.
Mm.
And that's really the goal that you're trying to get to. You want your employees, and that's how we ended up with a bunch of our competitors employees in this first company again, was
Mm.
that there was a bar on the Houston Ship Channel that all these kind of guys go to. Okay, you and I would
Oh.
never, we would never walk into that bar. Trust me. Okay,
Yeah.
they would not. They would throw us out. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a tech bar, and you can just imagine a number of technicians for different companies working on the Houston Ship Channel.
Oh
Ridiculous.
yeah.
And
Packed.
so they would sit there and they'd run into our competitors' employees, and they'd be griping about all the things that are going on. And all my guys are going, well, let me tell you what's happening with us. Man, the last year or two, everything's changed, man. Here's what's
Yeah.
happening. We love it, blah, 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 blah. Next thing I know, we've got all the resumes of this main competitor. We ended up buying them.
Oh wow.
So bought the company because they went into death spiral, which
Oh
that's another
gee.
thing I can get into, is a death spiral. There are companies that are literally in a death spiral right now.
Yeah.
They've gone too far. It's not going to happen anymore.
Yeah.